Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. A lot has been happening in the Southeast, and one of the senators representing Abia South Senatorial District have reacted to it, talking about Eninaya Abaribe. He has spoken about the situation in Southeast and what must be done, and he has also lambasted a particular group that was set up to look into issues of insecurity. He has taken out time to speak to the governors, and we just want to look at the perspective of Eninaya Abaribe, considering what is going on in the Southeast, particularly the tension in Anambra State. We'll give you full details of that in a jiffy, but if you've not subscribed, please kindly hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. The senator representing Abia South Senatorial District, Eninaya Abaribe, has said that it remains unknown those committing the killings in the Southeast. The lawmaker, who was reacting to the recent killing of Dr. Chike Akunyili, husband to late Dora Akunyili, a former Director General of the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control (NAFDAC), also called on security agencies to carry out serious investigation into what is happening in the region and stop pointing accusing fingers to groups and individuals. The Abia-born lawmaker further suggested that some persons may be of the feeling that they should turn Anambra State into a theater of murder assassination in order to create the impression that the state is unsafe for votes or for voters to come out to cast their vote during the forthcoming governorship elections. Abaribe spoke to journalists immediately after a human rights lecture organized by the Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, Horiwa, with the theme Nigerian School Children, Insecurity and Human Rights held in Abuja. According to him, he said, "Let us say that what is going on in the Southeast is something that we cannot just comprehend properly. The people in the Southeast have never been violent, and we are not murderers, and part of the confusion is that we don't know who is committing these crimes. We know that there's an election coming, I think in 35 days, and the feeling is that they should turn the state into a theater of murder, maybe to create the impression that it is so unsafe that nobody should come out to vote. And we are calling on the security agencies that this is the time they should actually do a serious investigation into this, drawing conclusions saying it's this group or that group, this person or that person does not help anybody." That's why in the motion that was brought by Senator Egunife today, she also urged the governors of the Southeast and security heads to put heads together and find out why this is happening. We are calling on the public, please, if you have any information, let the security agencies know. We just cannot continue like this. We suffer the devastation of the civil war, and then we build up ourselves. We can't afford to have a self-inflicted devastation again where nobody comes to the Southeast anymore because of fear. We have never killed anyone because of elections. We are not seeing the type of intelligence gathering that we saw in those days that the police and other agencies used to get to the bottom of issues, but I do not believe that it is so. I have absolute faith in the DSAs and police to get to the root of everything that is happening, and I urge them to go ahead. Let us know why these things are happening," he said. Speaking on Ebubagu, the regional security outfit said to have been set up by governors in the region, Abaribe added that the governors told us that they have set up an outfit that will help complement what the police and other security outfits are doing. But we haven't seen any practical demonstration of that thing they have set up. Most people in the Southeast are wondering why you will mention Ebubagu and all those killings are going out in the Southeast, and we have not heard that they held or brought someone to book or handed them over to the police. I mean, it's really disheartening. The issue, what is ongoing in the Southeast, is really disheartening. Now, looking at the security architecture of the state, one of those things that the governors had claimed before now that they have put in place to counter or to help out in terms of security and also intelligence gathering was Ebubagu. But unfortunately, we are so personalized that we are always looking at what is beneficial to myself as an individual, forgetting that the essence of you being in that position as a leader is to give full representation to your people and also to protect life and property. Today, Southeast is a shadow of itself. Let's be truthful to ourselves. A lot has been happening. And the thing that breaks the heart of most people is the fact that for some, virtually all their investment is there in the Southeast. Everything that have made them who they are is stationed there in the Southeast. Now, if this thing keep on continuing, the next thing that will happen is that most people will take off and leave the Southeast totally. That's why even as we try to see how we can correct some things that are happening there, it's advisable that we sit back and have a rethink over the events going on there. As much as the people have been marginalized and nothing seems to be working, the government have not given them the due attention that they require. Destroying your own town is like getting angry with an outsider, and you walk into your house and you carry your television and break it, and you begin to fight all your brothers, begin to do all manner of things. The person, you're not hurting the person, you're not hurting the person, you're hurting yourself, you're hurting yourself. Nobody will be happy if at the end of the day he loses his loved ones in the name of reacting that they wouldn't be this, they wouldn't be that, they wouldn't be this one, they wouldn't be election and all of that. There are better ways to go about it. You understand? There are better ways. Destroying yourself will never change. For me, most of the things happening there are the activities of possibly call them hoodlums, and they are aimed at people who have worked hard and have earned whatever they have earned. You understand? Imagine that lawyer who came out to give testimony about himself. If that lawyer was not a lawyer, who knows what would have happened to him? I mean, unfortunately, the security outfit are not even helping matters. And that's why that issue of, community policing and all of that, it's to some extent, this is when they should work very hard. Because the essence of that was to make use of the people in the states, to see how they can call out these people causing issues everywhere. You understand? And another thing that I have been looked down on is when people are complaining, please respond to their complaint. Don't be quiet. These people are not children. These two people are not babes. These people are not, let's say, children, where you say, the more I keep quiet, the more they will know that they are not important and they will calm down. These are not the kind of people you talk to like that. If someone comes up and said, these are the challenges we have, these are the challenges we have, make sure that you let them know your effort thus far in solving their problem. Carry them along, get a representative from them and see how those issues can be fixed. But being overly quiet over it and it turns out to be something else, this is always the end product of it. I feel that to some extent, the governors have not done well. Let's be real. They've not done well because they are the ones that are supposed to convey this message to the presidency and let them understand that my people are under serious tension and pressure, and they need this, they need that, they need this. I mean, that will help. But keeping your mouth shut and waiting till you see the worst before you start reacting has never been the best. Look at the lustrous sons that have been lost thus far. Very soon, a lot of people will start quitting, Southeast and going elsewhere to do their own business. Southeast, do we want it to begin to look like, Afghanistan and all of that? We need to wake up. The security agents need to wake up. The people who have the instrumentation of negotiation need to wake up. Let this thing begin to go down. Now they said, according to what we've been hearing, Anambra State is about to host an election, and they're saying no election, we want Biafra and all of that. Anyhow, you can sit around these people and talk. You sit around them and talk. Very soon, most churches will start closing up. Most markets will not be functional. Things will start deteriorating because I can't imagine myself. I have to earn a living, and because of this and that, I'm not enjoying myself. I have to take my little I have and walk away from there. You understand? We have to do something and correct it now.